Moscow has raised questions surrounding the circumstances of Colonel Gaddafi's death. Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov says NATO's role in the incident should face scrutiny, along with the alliance's entire mission in Libya. Well, let's get more on this from our correspondent Igor Piskunov. He's joining us live there in Moscow. So I understand some tough statements coming from Russia's Foreign Minister criticising the actions of the alliance there in Libya.
Well, Foreign Minister Lavrov said that Muammar Gaddafi's regime has long lost its legitimacy, but Moscow will be pushing for an international investigation to be held, looking into the circumstances of Muammar Gaddafi's death, since, according to Lavrov, the videos published and spread across the world from Libya show that the international law may have been violated, since Lavrov says there are various international human rights conventions, including the Geneva Convention, which clearly state that all prisoners of war have to be dealt with special attention, have to be provided with medical aid if they are in need of it. And these videos don't really show if Muammar Gaddafi was given this necessary assistance. Russia also says that it will be pushing for an international investigation looking into NATO's role in this entire operation as well.
The footage shown on TV proves that he was captured alive and wounded, and after that he was killed. Later there were reports that a convoy carrying the colonel was attacked by NATO planes, and after that the rebels captured members of that convoy. But it has been repeated numerous times that NATO planes only have a UN mandate to ensure a no-fly zone over Libya, and the convoy wasn't posing any threat to civilians on the ground and couldn't be a legitimate target. So NATO actions pose a number of questions as well. Alliance members also stressed that when they began the campaign in Libya, the goal was to protect civilians and not to get rid of Gaddafi. But now they're saying different things, saying they've achieved their goal in Libya, although the UN Security Council never set out with such goals.
It's not only Russia, but the United Nations also wants to see an investigation to be held looking into the circumstances of Gaddafi's death. There are several versions and really lots of questions at the moment into how it really happened. According to some reports, Gaddafi was wounded after he was captured by the rebel forces. Other reports suggest he was wounded before that and died after of these wounds. Some reports suggest that he was lynched by an angered mob of rebels. And there's also information that Gaddafi may have been killed by his own personal bodyguard, sort of as a last sign of respect to his boss. So definitely there are lots of questions at the moment which need answering. But Russia also says that it will be closely monitoring, watching how the situation unfolds in Libya now, hoping that the new authorities will be able to build a proper, effective political system in the country and finally bring peace to the Libyan people.
Thanks very much indeed. Igor Piskunov talking to us live there in Moscow.